yeah, I hear it.
That's straight cut.
That's the gears.
It's addicting. My next car will have all straight cut gears.
That's awesome.
Or this will if I redo the trans.
That's actually really cool.
But the clutch.
So there's no smooth shifting really then.
I mean, you can make it smooth. It just takes a minute, and honestly, since most of the time I take this out to race.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. What's going on, guys? So I apologize in advance for the darkness. It was kind of a last minute thing, but I'm in the car. It is a 2005 Dodge Neon ACR. Bit of a rare breed for sure. And Joe's been, he's in Synergy, so that's how I know of him. And I threw it out there because we're in Northern Virginia for the evening at this point. And I was like, hey, let's do a car review. So that's what we're doing. We're going for a quick spin. He's gonna kind of show me the ropes a little bit, and I think we're about to do a pull. And then once he's kind of gone over that, I'll take over and give you my thoughts.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, I felt it.
Oh yeah, the bumps on the road. But the torque steer isn't bad, it's just the road itself.
Right.
I have a 7,500 RPM limit. Pretty much where I hit the limiter. But like the pull we just did there was rated about
I saw a 665.
7,000.
Yeah.
I make most of my power rated 72.
Okay.
So, you know, we were in the 500s there.
Right.
Which is more than enough to have fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But the car surprises the hell out of everybody.
That surprised me. I was expecting it to be fast. I already know, like I'm not foreign to speed. Like it's a different sensation than my car, for sure. Okay, I've tried around the whole, or played around with the whole like brake boosting thing, but it's not really a thing on my car. It doesn't make a difference. So do you do it on yours or no?
Yeah, I can do it, and you'll see here.
Oh, there it is, yeah. Hell yeah, that was what I was looking for.
And that wasn't even full, that was 20 PSI.
That was good though.
It pulls like a freight train, that's the best part about it.
Oh man, that was a lot of smiles.
I'll just give it a second.
Right. So we're just gonna putt around the garage real quick so I can kind of get familiar with the sensation of the car. Since it does have the straight cut gears. That wasn't so bad.
No.
It grabs pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
So you can hear the whine too when we start to go a little faster. That's the straight cut gears. That's awesome.
Yep. Just be a little careful when it's like in first gear like that. It's like if you jam on it, because these have, I've broken my motor mount, the top right. I've broken that like 6 times now.
Oh.
But yeah, it's just immediate engagement. It's so much fun, but at the same, yep.
So you can't downshift very easily?
No, you have to rev match. Whoops.
Oh, okay. That's
because it doesn't have synchros, yeah.
All right, so.
Yep, it's very hard. A lot of times you're not going to want to downshift in the first ever, especially in this car. No, that's fine, that's fine. But when you're on the road, downshifting in the first is something you'll never have to do.
No, I would never do that.
It's just because this type of car and the way the gears are, it's going to grind no matter what you do.
Right.
And then remember when you get to the stop sign, what you're going to do is you're going to put it in neutral, let off the clutch.
Let off the clutch?
Yep. Push the clutch back in. 1, 2, 3. Now go into first.
Oh, okay.
Because what that does is that gives time for the engine and transmission, the flywheel and everything to match up.
Okay.
Because that's the kind of the weird thing about these gears. They're not synchroed at all.
Right. As you can tell by some of that explanation, we're basically in a rally transmission in this Dodge Neon.
Which means you got to be a little harsher with it.
Yeah. I used to drag back here in high school. So it's definitely an interesting experience so far. Certainly different than any car I've ever been in. I love the gauge pods right here. I mean, it's nice that you have everything right here. So I don't know, did it, you obviously added the boost gauge, right?
It comes with that actually.
Oh,
the
actually came with the boost
Neons
gauge.
come with those boost gauges. That's swapped out, but that's all I did, yeah.
Oh,
or the builder did. Yep.
Okay, we're good.
Sometimes you get lucky.
Well, I waited a second.
Yep. And the turning radius on this car is terrible.
Is it?
Yeah.
So we're literally cruising at 40 miles an hour in 3rd gear right now. So it's a 5-gear transmission, and he had it built. So like I had, like we had kind of already mentioned, it's got those straight cut gears.
Liberty input shaft, everything's been treated fully. You know, everything that can be done is done to it. Short
So
of the dog box.
yeah, this is basically like full built Dodge Neon almost the most badass setup you could have in a Dodge Neon. I feel like I mean, from what I've gotten from you, outside of E85 or like race fuel, there's nothing that has been done to it, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Handling feels pretty good. It's nice and responsive. It doesn't feel heavy. That's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, I don't like heavy cars at all.
Driving the Mustang, it does start to feel heavy sometimes. Like
Yep.
you can really
I drove
start
the
to feel it.
EcoBoost one, test drove it, and I hated it.
The EcoBoost?
Yeah.
Those are a lot lighter though.
I hated it. It felt so heavy.
Yeah. So like I was already telling Joe, I like to think I'm pretty knowledgeable about cars, but he's definitely got more experience as far as all this stuff goes. You have a lot broader.
The more the car breaks, the more you learn about it.
Right, well that's all I know a fair bit about mine, but I'm still learning as we go.
And that's the cool thing though, you're willing to learn.
Yeah,
you know,
and the other thing too though, like you gotta remember too, like this is not a normal car you'd run into. Like, you're the only person I've ever known that had anything along these lines. Like the straight cut gears is not, like that's not a normal thing.
I still haven't found someone local that has them.
Loading, loading, loading. Oh, there's the holy shit.
Alright, slow down a little.
Alright.
They like to hide.
Damn.
They like to hide.
When that came on strong, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And that was maybe 450. Right around.
Yeah, I shifted right around 6.
Yep.
So I try to keep it lower.
And
like
that keeps you in the like low 400s to 6,000 RPM.
Okay. That was fun. And I definitely was not ready for the when it started to spin and pull us the other direction. That definitely caught me off guard a little bit.
Yep.
But again, this is my first time really driving like a fast front wheel drive car. I'm used to the rear.
Yep. You're used to that rear kicking out, and the fronts you just gotta feel for. It took me a while to get used to. We're already in the other lane.
Yeah, that was about as sharp as you can get. That's a good turbo noise. I like that a lot.
Alright.
Loading, loading. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I definitely see why you would want a watt box in this, because you lose all the boost.
Yep.
That definitely took a second and forth, but when it came back, it comes back strong. That's fun. That's actually really fun. Yeah, it does drift a little bit to the left.
Mm-hmm. And that also has to do with alignment, air pressure in the tires, suspension shut
I was going to say, I don't know if that's torque steer per se, but...
Torque steer you'll feel in the steering wheel more than you will feel in the suspension.
Okay.
That left
so
pull, you're probably going to feel either uneven PSI, because I didn't check PSI when it left.
Yeah.
Or...
it's not that bad.
No. But it's just enough to where you're like, I have to pay attention.
Yeah.
Alright, and start brake boosting. Not too hard, lightly. Lightly on the brake, lightly on the brake.
Oh, okay.
Because it's got to build. Let off the brake a little bit, alright. Alright, slow down. There you go. And like I said, when I come visit you, you can do another drive. I'll let you drive it again down by you. Maybe a little less traffic down there too.
Oh, dude, it's open roads like nobody's business
and
down there.
It'll have a little bit more things done to it by then. Not
because
85.
there's not anything done to it now.
I have plans. But, and I'll let you do, you know, that a little bit more down there.
Cool.
Because you'll have more room. Unfortunately, just got all this traffic.
Right. But as someone that just met me, how would you rate my driving? Literally knowing the car and knowing the environment that I've never been.
Well, first time doing the straight cut and a little bit of grinding.
Well, yeah, that was just the...
It's alright, the trans is completely different than what you're going to do on a normal car. It's a whole different mentality. I would definitely give you like an 8 out of 10, man, for
Thanks,
sure.
Man. I like to think I'm pretty good. But this
good.
was a lot of things all in one.
Yep, a lot of things.
Because again, like I've never driven a fast front wheel drive car. I've never driven a big turbo car.
Yep.
I've never driven straight cut gears.
Yep.
I've never driven a Neon.
Don't worry, when we come visit you, you'll get used to it, and I'll let you rev it out fully by then, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a crank strap and a few other things done.
You said the rev limit is 75?
Yep. And
I was only taking it to like just over 6.
Yep.
God damn, this was a lot of fun. This was definitely an interesting experience. I'm really appreciative of you for letting me drive it. I know like it's hard to let someone drive your baby. Yeah.
Like I let one other person drive it, and they didn't really get into full boost or anything like that like you did, and Well, partial boost, but yeah, man, it was definitely an experience.
It wasn't full boost, like you said. You wanted.
Don't worry, you're gonna do it. You'll have a second video, guys. There will be a sequel.
I'm looking forward to it. This was definitely fun, dude.
And then any Neon guys, if you want your work done, Flame Red Performance in New Jersey, they're gonna build your shit right the first time.
Yeah, this was done well.
I'm very picky, and this ended up great.
Yeah, this is awesome. So he's got an Instagram. I'm gonna link that down below for you guys. Beautiful looking car. I'm trying to get him some pictures from this as well, so he can beefing up his feed, right?
I guess.
We'll
I'm still figuring out Instagram.
Oh, okay. Well, give him a follow. He needs the follows, it sounds like.
Yeah.
But no,
Racing
again,
videos in Mexico, you'll see plenty.
Oh, definitely give him a follow. Then that's worth watching. So like he said, definitely give that shop a shout if you've got a Neon and you're looking to build your car, because this is done really well and it ran great, even though like we were taking it easy for my first time. But like he said, there will be a sequel. It's gonna be good. Stay tuned for that. And again, hit the like button if you guys enjoyed this video. This was a lot of fun for me. I hope it wasn't too strenuous on you. And obviously subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for that sequel and any other content that I post. That's it, guys. Peace out. We'll catch you in the next video.
All right, guys.
Over here ruining my shot, man. It's like a fucking needle in a haystack, so I'm... No! Come on! God damn it!